Are you a young man who dates an older woman? This series is going to be for you. Welcome to Awaken Men TV. Today we are going to talk about relationships, the case study that I have today. It's really interesting and I'm going to read it for you, and then we are going to make a full analysis of it. So, let's start. Hi Florentina, I'm 26 and I've met a woman that she's 31 and she has a child of 9 years. It's a boy. She's the woman of my dreams. She was sincere with me and told me that she's divorced and she has a child before our first date. I thought I have enough strength to accept that in our case can be possible a marriage. After we met, I met her child, and it was a really unexpected situation. When I greeted him, it was very intense and very emotional, and also beautiful, I have to admit. After 1 hour, in a moment of clarity, doubts appeared. Am I a male model for this kid? Will my relationship with his mother work? How it will affect him if we get married? How it will affect her? How will be this relationship with the kid progressing in our marriage? What if it doesn't work? I don't know what to do, and I don't want to grow fake expectations or lose her time. It's a wise idea to talk to the boy about my feelings, or should I stay away for him? My parents really like her but don't see good the idea that she has a child and I have to raise it. Sometimes I think my mother is more scared about what people will say, and that overnight she's going to become a grandmother. To be sincere, I'm very not mature enough to offer her direction and clarity. I tried to see a therapist to offer me guidance in making a decision. It didn't help me. My main fear is that if I get in the relationship with her, will make me jump a few important steps, and at that point I don't have the knowledge, skills, wisdom to be with her. I feel like I'm unprepared, and this jump is dangerous because it can leave me, him and her with deep wounds if it doesn't go well. What should I do, Robert? Hey, that's a very good topic that you just sent me. It's really interesting to see how this works, because when you are a man and you are developing yourself, you need to go through some processes. And what I see from your case study is that you are very young, and what I admire and appreciate a lot is that you want to make the relationship work, and also you are an assumed man. So when you find a woman, you are assumed and you want to go for more. Now let's dive in the topic and see what actually are the problems. The first problem is that you don't feel mature enough to maintain this relationship. It doesn't matter if she's older than you, if you have the maturity to do it, but you feel it. You feel like you're not mature enough to make this relationship grow, and you feel like you don't have the energy to give support, protection, and clarity to this relationship. So, the first question that I will ask myself is, why am I attracted to older women? Because the age difference, the gap difference between men and women happen for a reason. One reason is that you need to heal your relationship with your mother. It's really important to understand where are you in terms of maturity. Because usually when younger men seek for older women, they either seek it for having the relationship with their mother healed, looking for more experienced energy. And when I say that, I mean that young men need to spend time with more mature women in order for themselves to get matured. So actually your need here is to get mature. Now, the fact that she has a 9 years old boy, that's also very, very interesting to look at. Because when you go in a relationship with a woman who already has a child, that child reflects something at you back. It might be the need of having a kid or wanting to be a father, but in your case it's a bit different. The child is mirroring who were you at 9 years old. So actually the mirror that comes to you is, oh, this kid is really nice. It's really powerful to have an emotional connection with him. But looking at the whole situation, what you need now is to heal your inner child. So the lessons that this family are bringing to you, her and her son, is the maturity lesson and also inner healing for your inner child. It's really interesting to understand that in your process of growth you need to take some steps to mature, because if you don't take those steps to mature, you won't be able to provide what is needed in the relationship, and you by yourself are exposing that. I feel like I don't have direction, I feel like I don't have clarity, I don't feel prepared enough to offer her the support, love, care that she needs. Now, I have another question for you. Is this a patterning behavior of dating older women? Because if is this a pattern, then my theory and everything I have told you until now confirms. So you have two parts in you battling, two men inside. Is the man who wants to be mature, assumed, the one who builds a business, the one who knows inside that to build something for long term needs aside a woman so she can give support, care, love, and emotional stability. But on the other side is the kid who wants to explore, understand life, feel happy, feel joyful, maybe express his life in different ways. Now you have to talk these fears with the woman and ask her what she wants, because I don't know how long time has passed since she divorced, because if it's not that long, that means she is in a healing relationship and you are the healing man helping her to pass to the next level. So it's really important to see those stuff too. You said that in the past you have been in relationships and you just felt like again you're not strong enough to build something durable, and also you feel like you're missing steps. So you have to list down all the steps that you are missing. What are actually the steps that you are missing in your life? What should happen to you as a young man in order to mature, and by when? See, in this life we are programmed like we need to do these specific things in periods of time, but that's not true. If we bring a huge amount of energy, we can overcome and reach maturity faster, because maturity is not about getting old. Maturity is about expressing my high potential. It's tapping into my full powers where I'm independent, I can provide for myself. In your case, as a man, I can provide for the family. So you need to look yourself carefully and understand the parts of yourself who need to grow and be healed. So you will jump in this kind of situation. If this relationship won't work, you will find another one who will show you the same patterns. But here there is another way you can take, is the therapy part. So you said you've been to a therapist before and didn't help you. It's really important to see what kind of therapist was that person, how many hours did you work with that person, because see, when it comes to therapy, it's not like I'm doing 1 hour and boom, I'm already matured. It doesn't happen like that. So you need to find some other things that give you the complexity that you need. For example, when I work with men, I take a look to their life fully to understand where are they in this right moment. Where is their love life? Where is their money mindset? Where is their career, mission, values? And the most important thing is the maturity level. Why? Because when you are a child, look at that boy, 9 years old. Is that boy mature enough to sustain the family, to bring money in the house, to love the woman, to make love with her? No, because he's 9. So when you just give yourself permission to go to the next level and grow yourself to the teenager level, there you start to become a bit more independent and make your own money, meet women, understand where you are, what you like, you make a plan for your life. And when you reach that level and you go above the teenage level, you go to maturity. And from maturity, you can express yourself as a man, you can provide, you feel safe and stable. But all this process that I'm telling you about, it takes time, because it's not going to happen overnight. So when you seek for therapy or for help, you need to identify very well what are your needs. If you cannot do it by yourself, do it with the therapist. What can I do for you? It's to offer you a free discovery call where we can dive in a bit in your life master plan to see what are your plans for the future, where do you see yourself, and what do you need in order to get there. For sure, to achieve what you have planned for you is to get matured. So maturity, it's a level that you receive through experience. It's not like you take a magic pill and I'm a mature man overnight. So when it comes to that, you need to understand where are you at, where do you want to go, and what are the stepstones that you have to take in order to reach that goal. So drop me a message and tell me that you know about the discovery call session, and we can go for there to schedule it and see how can I help you. So your story is really interesting, because there are a lot of young men out there trying to build their kingdom, trying to create a business, trying to understand life and women. And I'm so glad that you are so young and you are so interested in your spirituality. You are so interested in building a career in the business. You are interested in building a relationship, because usually men, when are very young, they tend to go out, meet women, explore, not thinking about serious. But when the man feels like he needs his woman beside in order to build his empire, that's the need that comes from the king archetype. So we need to check out to see if you have that archetype, and if you do, what level of that archetype is manifesting in your life right now. I hope all these informations were valuable to you. I wait to see if you're going to drop me a message. Also, if you are watching or listening to the Awaken Men TV series or podcasts, please send me a message with your story. I can make a full episode for you, analyzing your way of being, living, and understanding yourself as a man. See you next time. Bye.